Hello guys, this is the Field Gamers channel. It has been a very long time since I've made my last video, but I figured I'd come back and do something relatively easy since it's been a while. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cat tutorial, how to change an ocelot to a cat by taming them. And then later on I'll get to some of my other projects that I said I was going to be working on, like some of the Walking Dead stuff that I was going to do, and maybe a few of the other projects that I might have mentioned. But for now, let's go ahead and start with something simple. So these ocolots are found in the jungle biome, so if you're relatively close to a jungle biome, you'll be able to find them there. When you tame them, they will change their skin color, and you can see that there's three different skin colors, the white, black, and then you have the orange, which is kind of like a typical cat color. So those are the three types of cats you'll get from taming them. They act pretty much just like dogs, except that they don't fight. So unfortunately, dogs will actually attack any hostile that comes near you, and the cats, they won't. They'll just kind of sit there and watch you die. So that's kind of not very cool of them, but you live with what you get, because they do have a really cool feature where they scare away these creepers. So you can have a perimeter like I've set up here around this campfire, and if a creeper gets anywhere nearby, they'll freak out and they'll run away. So if you have at least, you don't even need this many, if you have just one or two with you, and you just have them walking with you at all times, it kind of wards off the creepers. So it's definitely a little bit better than a dog. If you have both, that'd be perfect, because creepers will never get near you, and dogs will attack the skeletons and the zombies that are easy to kill, at least relative to the creepers. So yeah, that's kind of a really cool feature. I think that's why most people go through the effort of getting cats to begin with, because of that, that perk that they have. So to tame them, you actually use a raw fish. So let me change the time real quick. And to use the raw fish, you gotta make a fishing pole. And if you don't know how to make a fishing pole, I'll show you real quick. I don't have the properties on me, but you're gonna put string here, here, and here, so it's diagonally across. Or not the string, I'm sorry, stick. You're gonna put sticks across like this, and then you're gonna put two strings, one right here and one right here. And that's what that's going to do. It even looks like a fishing rod shape. And that'll give you your fishing rod, and then you find water, go fishing, and then you'll have a raw fish. I do have a raw fish ready, so let me go ahead and release a few of these ocolots out there. Okay, and you're going to approach them as slowly as possible. If you go too quickly, actually I'll show you an example. If you go up to them too quickly, they will sprint. They get skittish, they'll run away. So if you have a fish and you just kind of follow them, point the fish at them, and very slowly just be patient. I know sometimes it takes a little while and you get aggravated and just want to sprint after them, but that's not going to work. So just go really slowly, keep approaching them, and in a minute, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Come on, guy, look at me, turn around. Let's go. Oh, there he goes. Now he's looking at me. Oh, nope, he got skittish. See, they get skittish really easily, so you just kind of be patient. Follow them a little further. Now I want you to see what they'll actually do so you can know what to look for. There we go. They come at you really closely, kind of like they're begging, and then you just right-click, and there you go. You have your cat. Now I'm just going to leave this guy over here because I have plenty of examples way back over here. But yeah, see how long I had to travel just to chase that cat? Sometimes you're going to have to travel some pretty far distances, especially if you've never done it before, because, yeah, they're kind of hard to catch. Especially if you're in a jungle and they're crawling up trees and hiding all over the place. So just be patient, and it will be worth it. Some other perks that they have, they don't take fall damage. So if you're traveling and they fall off of a cliff or down a huge hole, your dogs will usually die if that happens, but these cats will not. So that's a really cool perk that they have. They also sometimes attack your chickens, so try to keep those separate. Kind of like the dogs, they attack the sheep, so kind of a similar attribute from real livestock. Then also they do another thing that cats like to do in the game, and they sit on beds and stoves and I think chests. And that's only when they're a cat. So you'll have a cat wandering around your little home. If you have a chest or anything nearby, they'll sit on it and just kind of claim it as their own, and then you have to kind of push them off to get into the chest. And then another thing, which you already know, they sprint really fast. So that's a really cool perk. Not cool for you when you're trying to catch them, but it is still a cool perk that they have. No other mob that I know of, I don't think any of them sprint the way these oculates and cats do. So yeah, so here's my little example. Like if you're starting a game and you happen to start off in a jungle environment or the jungle biome, try looking for these cats. It's really easy to get the raw fish. That's not too hard. You just make a fishing rod with sticks and string, and then once you have your raw fish, try to find these cats. They are kind of rare, but eventually you'll find one, and as soon as you get one, you only need one, and you can just carry them around everywhere with you, at least at first, and then eventually you'll need to stop, make a campfire, do whatever, get some supplies, and you can kind of have them sit and have them make a perimeter if you have enough of them. And if you have a really large area where you're setting everything up, you can set your perimeter up around your whole area, and you don't have to worry about creepers coming in and blowing up your structures that you've worked so hard to make. So it'll definitely pay off if you're around a jungle biome. Also, if you're near a jungle biome, sometimes they'll wander off and eventually reach the area that you're in. So if there's a jungle biome nearby, be on the lookout because you might see them. So that is all I have to show you guys, and hopefully I will get back to those other projects that I said I'd get working on. But that is it for now. This is the Field Gamers channel. Please subscribe if you have not yet. I would be very much appreciative of that. And I will see you guys in my next video. See you guys later.